one of the challenges of doing the show is like you want people to give money, but you also, I didn't want it to be doom and gloom. We want to emphasize what the money does, what it goes to. Wanted to emphasize why it's worth putting all this money into helping these people who, like, some people are like, well, you know, what's all this money gonna do? How are they gonna contribute to society? I wanted to make this case that, you know what, they're people. You don't necessarily, some of them can't talk, some of them seem like they're just in their own world, quote unquote, but they are not without emotion, and they are not like empty vessels. They're really full human beings inside there that are struggling, and they deserve everything. They deserve the best life they can have, just like we care about any other people with a condition like this. You know, that's what's tricky about autism. Like, some people can look at an autistic person and think they're happy, they're fine in their own world, and it's just, and you know, there are high-functioning autistic people who make that case, like, I don't want to be changed, and that's fine, you know. But there's a lot of kids who just need help. They need help communicating, you know. Like the iPad has made a huge difference for my son because it's lightweight, and there's a program on it where he can, like, press a picture and he'll hear the voice saying what the word is, and it helps him learn how to talk and communicate.
Really?
Yeah. It's like a picture to words program, and it's changed his life in a lot of ways, more than anything else, because it's helped him to communicate and eliminates a level of frustration that he always had. So, you know, there's all kinds of programs that can, you know, just bring a kid out a little more, or an adult, and connect them to the world and make their life fuller. And why aren't they entitled to that just for existing and just for being, you know, full human beings? And there's this moment so we had a film where Jodi DiPiazza, we show her, you know, her struggle as a little girl, and then how music, she had an affinity for it, and that, you know, with the help of therapists, how that helped bring her out, and she's able to talk, and she's actually a brilliant musician, and she came out and started singing Firework, and there's this amazing moment where she's playing it and singing it, and she seems to have kind of a poker face going, and then the audience applauds, like, you know, as she's doing the first verse. She hits a cool note and the audience applauds, and you see her smile. And to me, that was like, okay, we did it. That just got me, because it was like, that's everything I'm trying to say, you know. They applauded, and it matters to her, you know. She's one of us. And, you know, and then she continued, and then Katy Perry did the duet with her, you know, and that was a whole thing, like, where I didn't really know how to get to Katy Perry. I had seen an interview once where Katy Perry said she admired Sarah Silverman. I knew Sarah Silverman, so I called her and said, do you know Katy Perry? She didn't, but she said she would DM her on Twitter. And then I had the girl play Firework. I had Jodi play it at her house, and and so Sarah got the tape of Jodi playing Firework to Katy Perry, and Katy Perry agreed to do it. And, you know, it's
one of the most moving things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, me too.